Please! Be still! Be quiet!
Lead them
I
away
have to
from me
record!
and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Shh! Shh! Stop! Okay, I think that's supposed to do it on purpose. Yeah. That's doing it on purpose. Okay. Doggy, I have to record. I have to make a living. Please do not interfere with that. I know it is. Been outside for a few hours and you're anxious you would play, but come on. I can't play right now. I have to talk to the people. You have to talk to the nice people that fills our place with food and shit. Doggy. Please. Sit down. No. Fuck me. Like I said before, challenges every day. Please stop. Like, you barely managed to squeeze out 30 minutes before, and the dog's like wants to interfere with the other 30. I want to finish the session. Just let me finish the session. Damn it. This is why I need an office, a studio, so that I can just sit in there and just create all damn day if I want to, instead of dealing with all this mess. It's like a hot mess in here. I'm leaving all this shit out of the way. Go, check.
Come on. Hurry up. I need to go find that bag. Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor.
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
This ain't none of your business! Don't trust Seth! He's sick in the mind!
Oh! And this is where John's ability becomes a bit of a hindrance, because before it was good. Now it's complete shit. And it won't become better until he gets to Mexico, so you gotta aim carefully. Otherwise he auto targets everything. Alright, don't worry, Vincent. I'll play with you in the future.
Let me go! I'm begging you!
Probably after this session. We'll have a play date, okay?
We'll split it between
It's
us.
just I gotta work now.
You just wait till I get loose, mister. Just name your price.
You can't afford me.
¿Cómo está?
Whatever he told you, it's a lie.
Such a beautiful lie.
Seth lost his mind a long time ago.
Guess what? So did I.
It's mine now. You hear me, Moses? Mine. Mine. Moses, you son of a bitch. Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth!
You've always been a twisty little freak.
I ain't telling you shit.
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Oddfellows Rest. It's in Oddfellows Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself.
That's something a serial killer would say.
I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on. We can pay it off in the telegraph office. Best we deal with this now, mister.
That crazy marriage?
This letter says I'm a free man.
You're in the clear now, but you be careful now.
Grant that force.
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
You're all going to make me late. Jump on in. Hello there.
Face. How wonderful. My, take a look at you. Will you take a look at you? You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my mom felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing
Trying to get some shit.
Spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, you know, guns, that sort of thing.
Oh, you're gonna see a lot of guns.
Well, you have fun.
Fun? I'm gonna have the time of my life, sport. I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
The sheriff believes
Yeah.
miracles take place in repentance. He ain't joking, I tell ya.
You know, you don't always have to do it hardcore. You can always just take a stagecoach. I mean, no one's gonna judge you. Seriously.
Yeah.
Then I heard they're making a sequel for this game, but it may be a prequel because I heard that like Dutch's gang in it. But then I know Dutch. Well, I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't played through this game, which I know everybody has at this point in time because it's like ancient history, game-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
I do not bend to the will of dog. The dog bends to my will.
Come on.
So I've been waiting all day to record, and then when I get the chance, it's like I just want to be like a peaceful and relaxing experience. with minimal to no interruptions. But I know there's going to be interruptions throughout, so I accept that now. I've come to terms with it. And I may need a stronger antenna too, because the TV doesn't want to come through like it should. Then again, a hurricane did rip through the area about a week ago, so yeah, it's understandable. The signal is still crap, so yeah. I mean, you can't rush a rebuilding process, because if you do, you just get shit results. Case in point, what they're trying to do on my job. You have virtually no people in the area, and you want all this shit done to impress some fool from corporate headquarters that may or may not take interest in what the hell you're doing. Yeah, that's how all jobs go. That's why I should start working on my own.
Oh, beautiful morning, ain't it?
Then again, to work on your own, you probably have to have some pretty serious freaking skill sets.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend, Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy. Your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
I thought it was shit, so she's so full of it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon. Extra hands. And I need some danger money.
So,
Why the hell do we need
sell
armored
some more of this
plate?
cure.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
You know why they call it the Sport of Kings? Because only rich people can drive.
Now, sir, to yak tooth breach.
That is the honest fucking truth about that sport. And it's kind of sad, too.
Seth is an interesting fellow, is he not?
I wouldn't say interested, more deeply disturbed. I can see why you two get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for life's flotsam and jetsam.
Connection with him, more like. You and Seth have a lot in common. Both bomb people, for one. Mind you, at least he waits until they're dead.
Oh, my dear boy. Nobody is more critical of drinkers than a drunk who's mended his ways.
What are you talking about?
Come on now, John. I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate to be taking the moral high ground now.
I had the courtesy to put a gun in their face.
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We stole from those who had too much. We tried to give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood with spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that poppycock? Maybe I'll have the good fortune to be able to leave my nefarious life behind one day and work on the government's dime.
Don't talk about things you don't understand.
Dear, oh dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John. Collaboration is the key to success. I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
Yeah, I honestly have nothing to talk about during this ride.
Anyway, John, we must talk about the race.
Yes, the race.
Oh, come on. Time to purge that negativity and start thinking like a winner. You're going to have a whale of a time. They've been holding these chariot races in New Austin for as long as I can remember. And we need the money.
Why aren't you racing then?
Me? Oh no, not my thing at all. You have already proved yourself more than adept in the reins, my dear boy, and under some stress. These races are Byzantine in their ferocity, and the terrain is treacherous. People will do just about anything to win. Men die. It's a marvelous spectator sport.
Sounds like fun.
And you are my wild card, John. They won't be expecting you.
So what's your role in all this?
Think of me as your spiritual guide.
Do I have to?
You are a free man, of course, but I strongly recommend it. Imagine just today, you are not an aging bounty hunter, and I'm not an avant-garde business pioneer. No, sir. Today, we are gladiators. Motivation, dear boy.
I'm definitely feeling motivated to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you could always jump off, John. That's always an option.
Here we are, John. Gap Tooth Breach.
Drivers! Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now,
Yeah.
counting to three. Ready,
Jab at online racing.
set, go!
Remember, John, today you are a gladiator.
This is how it's done.
Not quite as effective as the Marcus in GTA 5, but it is still workable. view of the river. Like I was like a roundabout, but it's not. A track with optional routes, some of which we drove over. Very Rockstarish. And it's narrow too, so not a lot of passing opportunities. Ho! Just like watching Lincoln Clay stab someone in the face for the very first time via someone else's experience. No. P5, P4. Yeah, wanted to make her slip up, but it didn't sound expect too much.
Mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. Wes Dickens.
Come on, John. I suggest we beat a hasty retreat. Right. Best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Wasn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
Falling rocks, homicidal maniac.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating.
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take their racing very seriously in these parts, and your participation was not entirely pre-approved.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, gore, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
So, did you find that kind of funny? You can select your weapons now. That's why I'm always looking over my shoulder, man. You never know.
Whoa, no.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish.
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Nicolas Cage as an alcoholic arms dealer. Leaving Las Vegas meets Lord of War. That was an awesome movie. Or those were awesome movies. Especially Leaving Las Vegas. Damn, it made you feel. Especially when you mix vodka and milk. Oh, wow. I bet that was nasty.
Yeah.
So all the way in Armadillo. Cholo Springs. The real Bravo. This brings back memories. Far Cry 2. The railway is the only legitimate road in that game. Seriously, it is. Nothing but dirt roads and checkpoints and people driving up behind you and gun trucks and oh, it's just awful. Oh, and the malaria. Oh my god, the malaria. All because of some clumps with diamonds. And an arms dealer.
Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on!
I think we got a train coming. Yeah.
Come on! Come on!
One thing you never want to do is never want to play chicken with a train. You'll always lose.
Faster!
You know, on another note, it's like a nice touch of the power lines from the way they dip down naturally. Looks so realistic. So like, well, you kind of like watch it when you're like in a car or something. Like how they just it's like a wave. But yeah, okay. Enough of that. It's time to get serious. We gotta go see a drunk Irishman. Get gunshots in the distance. Yeah. I'm not asking questions. There must have been one hell of a party. On another note, we're coming to the end of the session, so we should be wrapping things up fairly soon.
Everything here is proudly made right here in the USA.
US of A. Made in the USA of Mexico. So, as a president, if your greatest legacy is building a wall between two nations,
All the best. If the rail
and that's it, that's a really poor presidential term. Honestly, I mean, you don't talk about anything else except that. You don't talk about policies or whatever policies or floating about in the political atmosphere. You're not talking about those racial issues all over your country, or talking about you can only talk about taxes and a wall. Or what about the the refugee crisis with Syria and this thing with like the proxy wars between terrorist groups or factions?
That's a fine deal.
Oh, or what about a fully mobilized drone military? Oh my god, yes, that would be awesome.
I feel like I just got robbed.
I heard the Japs are working on Gundams in Japan, so if they're doing that and we're doing drones, it's like, yeah, we're kind of lacking somewhere, Mechanized warfare. Part 2. Tanks for one thing, but walking tanks is another. The future of warfare is sci-fi. What, you wanna go try it out on somebody? You know, I could probably cut it here if there's like nothing else to do in the episode. I actually cut down a lot on rendering times too. You know, I might do that, yeah, because I don't think anything else happens. So, with that, I'm gonna wrap up the show and say, kumbaya. What? Oh, shit! Shit going down. Oh, no, you don't! Oh, shit! And he stumbles and falls.
He was awful rough to me. Why can't all men be like you?
Glad to be of service to the oldest profession.
Oh, yeah. That guy took her straight in the face. Like a champ. I like how he's slowly bleeding out, too. Uber realism. Why can't all games be like this? Speaking of which, I was watching someone play through Mafia 3, and I saw him do a headshot on someone coming through a door, and I shit you not, that door was covered in so much fucking blood. I was like, what the shit? It's like, yeah, that's not a normal headshot.
You need something for that gout?
It's like, yeah, I know blowback and when they explain blowback in The Departed, it's like, okay, this is what happens when you shoot someone in the head at a certain distance with a certain weapon, and this is what happens. It's like the back piece of the head just blows off, and it's like just blood and brain matter just sprays everywhere.
If you have any night fevers, come back and see me.
But yeah, on that door there was like a lot of blood, so I was like, yeah, that's not just from his head, that's from something else too. Like, you know, sorry, just the game just glitching out just a little bit.
Good to see you again.
Just like in Metal Gear Solid 2, you can make that game really bloody if you if you hit people in the right way, because your blood just goes everywhere.
Be well. Come by anytime. How do you do?
I mean, that's only if you choose to kill in that game, you know, because most people, they play it legitly. They don't want to kill. They don't have that. They don't want to have the stains of violence on their resume as a Let's Player. And what is this on your leash? Is that a leaf? Yeah, that's a leaf. Yeah. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is the sweetest joy next again. Oh, and speaking of which, Gotham's about to come on. So, yeah, I gotta prep the TV for some awesomeness that's gonna happen tonight. It's like Cobblepot. He's bigger than the mayor. Alright, so I'm about to get ready to roll out. So, yeah, I'm going AFK. So, see you guys in the next session. Peace out.
Unless you want to start working for Pepper Guts, you'll keep John as far as possible from the governor's mansion.
I heard someone bagged that giant mountain lion.